Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm so excited to do a cute customization on my iPhone 15 Pro because this time I'm going to customize my phone using or featuring the latest software on our iPhones, the iOS 18. So I'm going to show you guys some of the available customization on iOS 18 that I love and some of it that I don't really see myself using. So if you guys are interested and if you guys are planning to customize your phone, then this video is really perfect for you. So without further ado, let's start on the video. So as you can see guys, I already have the iOS 18 installed on my phone, but just a disclaimer and heads up to everyone who's planning to install this update. If you only have your iPhone as your daily driver, I don't really recommend you guys to be downloading or installing this beta software because I already have experienced some bugs, especially on the third-party apps and some of the setup. So I think you guys should just wait for the official release of the software. Anyways, let's start with the customization and let's start with the wallpapers. So with the iOS 18 guys, we got 4 brand new wallpapers that I really love. I mean, they're looking so simple, yet they're really very elegant and beautiful once you use it as your wallpaper. So I can see myself using this one, especially during those days that I wanted to have a simple setup on my phone. I'm really loving it, and it comes with dark mode wallpapers as well. But for today, I'm going to be using a different wallpaper. So this one I found from the photo widget app, and I really think this one is so beautiful. So I'm going to be having this theme set up on my phone. So with the iOS 18 guys, we got some new features available. So like for example, the clock, we do have this rainbow color, and yeah, we don't have this one before, but I don't really think it matches my theme, so I'm gonna be skipping this one for now. So I'll be choosing this color picker, and there's a little bug when it comes to using the color picker. If you use this one, it doesn't automatically change the color of the clock, so you have to pick another color for the color picker to work. So yeah, I hope Apple will fix that issue soon. But right now I'm just gonna be going for the transparent one because I don't think the yellow color for the time is quite good, because then it's not so visible because of the color yellow dots as well on the background. So now that we're done customizing the clock, let's just change this date to the weather. So as always, this is my setup. And on the iOS 18 guys, we can now change the toggles here on the bottom. And I'm really happy that they added that one on the iOS 18 because I think it's really one of the most helpful features they have on the iOS 18. So for me, I usually make use of it for the shortcuts or the open app. So I'm just gonna be adding some shortcuts here. So I made a shortcut to directly call my husband, so I'm going to pick that one, and as well as directly call my daughter as well. So every time I will press that one, it will directly give my husband or my daughter a call. So as you can see guys, there's also a little bug on the iOS 18 when it comes to the toggles, because then when you pick the shortcuts, you cannot customize it directly. You have to finish the settings first before you can change whatever shortcuts you wanted to make use of. So right now I'm just going to be customizing the home screen as well. So I'll just be picking the color. I just wanted to have it plain and simple. So after that, I'll just click done. So now that we do have the lock screen and the home screen wallpapers, we can now go back to our lock screen and customize the shortcuts that we picked. So just a quick tip guys, if you're going to make use of the shortcuts for your toggles, make sure that your shortcuts has a very cute icon. So for example, in my case, I have these shortcuts to call directly my husband, and I'm using a heart icon for that. Then it will be shown on my lock screen as well. So moving on, let's now customize the home screen. And this time guys, with the iOS 18, we do have the option to pick a dark mode for the icons, but sadly it only works for the Apple apps. So as you can see, my third-party apps didn't really change anything at all, but I mean, it's still fine. It still looks good, especially if you're using the Apple wallpapers as well. And we also do have these tinted ones, but I don't really see myself using this, because if you're going to use this one, all of your widgets as well that are on your home screen will also get color change. So I don't really like this one, so I'm not going to be using it at all. So another feature of the iOS 18 that I really love and I've been wanting to have is the ability to put the icons wherever we wanted to. So this time we can place the icons even if the home screen isn't filled up. It won't automatically align itself, so you can always place them wherever you want. So right now it's a lot easier to plan your home screen and everything when it comes to customization. And the next one is when it comes to the widget, you can easily resize them all the way from your home screen, so you don't have to delete a certain widget just to replace it with another size. So I really like this feature. I'm loving it, and I will definitely make use of this when it comes to customizing my iPhone. We also have this option of a larger icons this time, and if you're going to pick a larger icons, you won't have any icon labels at all, and it feels like the icons are more like sticking to each other. It looks a little bit messy for me, I think, but there are some themes that really look so good with the larger icon, so that one will be doing or customizing in the upcoming videos. But for now, I'm just going to be using these smaller icons because I think they look better with the theme that I'm going for today. So right now I'm just going to be placing the icons that I already customized using the shortcuts, and with the latest software I can now do my planning a lot easier and a lot better, because then I can now place the icons ahead of time before putting on the widgets. So before finishing this customization and placing the widgets, I just wanted to talk more about the apps or the changes on the iOS 18 that I really love. So let's start off with the phone app. This one is a lot better than how it was before, because right now you can search the person by its name and it will automatically pop up on the phone app, so you can directly press it and call that person. So I'm really loving this feature. It's just simple, but it made a huge difference on how we use our phone. So moving on, let's talk about the calculator app. So this one is definitely one of my most favorites among the other updates here on the iOS 18. So right now we do have this convert, or we can easily convert some stuff right from our calculator. So let's say, for example, in my case, I usually go to Google just to search on how much 1 SEK is to Philippine peso. But this time I don't have to do that, because I can easily have the conversion all the way from my calculator app, and this one is really perfect for me. And it's not just SEK or peso, you have like a lot of other currencies as well, and you can have like also angles, measurements, energies, data, name it, you have it on your calculator app. And aside from that, we also do have the scientific calculator as well, which works so good, especially for the students. Let's say, for example, you wanted to solve like an assignment and you forgot your scientific calculator. So right now you don't have to worry, because you have it right directly from your phone. And the other thing that I love about the calculator app this time is that we do have the history, so you can easily just scroll down or go back to those stuff that you have used the calculator for, and of course you can also delete it or erase everything. So moving on to the next feature of the iOS 18, we can now add a Face ID to our app. We can also hide that one if we wanted to, and I can see myself using this, especially when it comes to, like, let's say for example my bank app or the numbers where I always put all of my expenses and stuff like that. So I think this one is really very helpful as well. So moving on, let's talk about the messages, and this one is definitely one of my most favorites as well when it comes to the newest update, because right now we're not only limited to sending iMessage, we can also send to any Android users using the RCS, but that one will be available or will be out by fall. So now let's talk about these effects that we have on the iOS 18. We can now make our text bolder or italic, or we can have underline and strike through as well. Or if we wanted to go extra, we do have these animations that we can pick from. And these animations also work so good with the emojis. So I also love the new update when it comes to the tap packs, but how I wish they made everything really colored, because right now they only have the heart as the colored effects for these tap packs and the rest are just plain white colors. So how I wish they keep it colored when you're going to put it on the messages already. But anyways, you can also make use of the emojis if you wanted to. So we have these options to pick from, and you can also make use of the stickers if you wanted to as well. So moving on, let's talk about the control center, and this is definitely my number one most favorites when it comes to the latest software. And I love that we have more options and how we wanted our control center to look. We have more like ability to customize it, and I'm really totally loving this one. Definitely my number one favorite with the iOS 18's update. So right now we have the option to add more control center. It's like having a second home screen right directly from your control center. So for me right now, I'm just gonna be customizing it. I'm just gonna be adding some functions that I think are very helpful for me, and most of them are from the shortcut apps. So when it comes to the control center, I always make sure to pick all of the apps or all of the shortcuts that I find really helpful for my day-to-day life. And I always make sure to pick what are necessary for me. And I wanted to have just two control centers as well. One for all of the stuff that I need, and the other one is for the music player. So with iOS 18, we have like more options to customize our control center in a way that it will be extra helpful, and we'll make sure that our phone works more functional. And I'm really loving that function with the iOS 18. So I guess this update is really worth it. I'm so excited to have the official update running on my phone, to have a lesser like bugs and stuff as well. So finally, we're done setting up the first control center, and I really think this one is a lot better than how it was before. I have everything that I need and all of the necessary apps and functionality that I use every day. So moving on to the next one, I will only add up one, and this is the music player. So yeah, I think everything works totally fine now. So you can add more if you wanted to, but for me, I only keep it with two control centers, and I think everything works totally great. And as you can see, you can now have the options to directly open an app all the way from your control center. So I just noticed, guys, that every time you click the volume rocker, it has these cute animations, as you can see. I really find it super duper cute though. It's just a small update, but yeah, it added cuteness on my phone. So right now, I'm just going to be placing the widgets that I wanted to make use in today's customization, and most of them are from the MD blank widget. So I'll be talking more about this in the upcoming videos, because I guess right now my video is way too long. So right now, let's just focus on finishing the theme, and I'll just be giving you a what's on my phone kind of video and the upcoming videos that I'll be posting. But yeah, I'm just gonna be giving you a quick tour on how this customization turned out. So first off, let's talk about the lock screen, and I really think the lock screen looks so pretty. And of course, with the iOS 18, we can now change the toggles here on the bottom, and I really think this feature is really very helpful, and it makes our phone works more functional. So moving on to our home screen, this is how my home screen looks, and most of the widgets that I'm using right now are from the MD blank widget and as well as the iScreen. So I really think this one turned out so good, and I'm going to try out the large icons. As you can see, guys, I mean, it looks pretty, I'm loving it, but I guess this time I'm just gonna be sticking with the smaller icons, and I will definitely find a theme that would match with the larger icons, just so that we will have another set of customization here on my channel. But so far, I'm loving most of the latest features that the iOS 18 can do, which are not really present with the previous software. So let me know what you guys think as well. Leave a comment down below if you're loving the iOS 18 or if you're planning to install it on your phone. So yeah, I guess that's it for our customization video today. I hope you guys had fun, and if you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you all on my next one. Bye.